CJ is still in concussion protocol. I think he's still suffering with light sensitivity, if I'm not mistaken, and still in the protocol, still having some symptoms, and is not going to be able to go. More than likely, not going to be able to go against the Cleveland Browns. And me personally speaking, this is just me. This is why I feel like. I feel like that he got a concussion in that Denver Bronco games 2 weeks ago. We all know I talked about it right after the Jets game when I was like, "Hey, I don't think CJ's going to play against the Tennessee Titans because of." And the reason why I said because remember he got hit in the head on the quarterback sneak. They took him out. They checked him. He came back 2 plays later and played. And now sitting back thinking after him getting the concussion against the Jets, and then having a whole week off, not practicing, not doing anything, and then coming back a week after that and still suffering sensitivity to light and still having concussion symptoms, and then going back and thinking, like, you know, after that issue, after that situation against the Denver Broncos, he didn't look the same. Because the defense was turning the football over and stopping Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos, and the offense couldn't put it away. And we just say, "Oh, we didn't have Tank Dell." Well, we lost Tank Dell in the first quarter. We lost Tank Dell in the first quarter on the Damian Pierce touchdown. So and Nico was still balling after that. We really didn't see anything else out of the offense to for that as a usual offense. Because that offense, what we should have been able to put that game away on the offensive side of the ball, and it came to Jimmy Ward catching the interception in the back of the end zone. I mean, we should have been able to put away the game on offense, and we didn't. The following week against the Jets, okay, it was pouring down rain, and we excused the first half, but that second half, Zach Wilson played well and was able to throw 300 yards in that game and 2 touchdowns. The latter of that coming in the second half, where he threw over 200 yards and 2 touchdowns in the second half because the rain slacked up. And CJ was only able to get 90 yards. Now, I know he also had a drop pass by Noah Brown, a couple drop passes by Noah Brown, actually, and it had some other miscues. But sitting there thinking about, you know what? I think CJ was concussed in that game. I think CJ was serious. I think CJ had a concussion in that game. And I'm not talking about the concussion that he got at the end of the game. I'm thinking that he had concussion already. I think he got concussion in the Denver Bronco game, and he was still suffering from the concussion symptoms in that Jets game, and that's the reason why it was so lackluster, and that's the reason why he was able to easily get concussed later on in the game. Because from everything that I've heard from anybody who talks about concussions, people who previously had concussions, they all said that once you get a concussion, you're more vulnerable to get another one, especially if you come back too quickly. That's what happened with Tua last year. Once a guy gets a concussion and he comes back too quickly, he's vulnerable to get another concussion. So sitting back and thinking about it, like, you know what? I think he might have already had a concussion. That's the reason why he was so easily able to get the second concussion. And now the Texans are like, whoa, time out. I know we want to get to the playoffs. I understand it. It's vital. It's crucial. We everybody as a fan base, we want Rookie of the Year. We want MVP. We want to make a playoff push. But this right here is our future. This right here, this the Maserati. This the Lamborghini. This the G-Wagon. This the seven room mansion. Whatever luxury item you want to think about, whatever hot luxury item you want to think of, that's what this kid is. He's the future. We don't want to risk that. We don't want long-term situations happening. We don't want to risk any of that right now. We don't want no long-term ramifications, anything risking that right now. That's not what we want. We don't want that happening right now. So we gotta be completely cautious and careful, because this is one thing I know some people are saying, like, I know some people say, or if he think he had concussion in the Denver Bronco game, how was he able to play? Y'all seen the Creed movie? Y'all seen the Creed's movie? Y'all remember in the first Creed when Creed gets his eye swollen, and they trying to check him. They trying to check him, and Rocky taps him on the back of the head like 3 times. He said, "Well, how many fingers I'm holding up?" And he taps him on the head 3 times to let him know 3. And like the ref is like, Okay, like he knew it was bull. He knew it was bull, but he called the number out, so I'm gonna let him walk. I'm gonna let him go. He said he's good to go, so I'm gonna let him go. I feel like I don't know what the concussion protocol, whatever happened in that blue tent, but they was able to do something. The public, remember, he hopped over the bench and everything before he ran up on the field. Something happened to push him into the direction, like, yeah, you might be a little woozy, man, we need you, because that was a crucial game. The Denver Broncos was a game behind, was tied the same record as you, right behind you in the playoff standings. They beat you, they on the tiebreaker against you, and they knocked you off a win-or-loss situation. So what that means is right now, hey, we need this game. This is very crucial for us to get this game, and I feel like that. Then you get a concussion the next week. Now I think they pumping the brakes. Whoa, stop. They pumping the brakes right now. That's what they're doing. They pumping the brakes, and they're like, whoa, hey. We need to take time with this. We don't need to rush this kid back. We want to get to the playoffs. I understand that, but it's more important to have a long-term future seasons of success, future multiple Super Bowl runs, things like that. Not just a playoff push in his rookie year of 2023. We on here for the long haul for the next 10 to 15 plus years. We don't want to risk this because we're talking about guys who say, like in Troy Aikman, who said to this day he doesn't remember the NFC Championship game against the 49ers outside of watching the film and seeing that he played in the game. He doesn't remember anything about the game. You see, Shannon Sharp said about the AFC Championship game when they beat the Jets. He doesn't remember the second half of the game. Only thing he knows is that somebody told him that, hey, that somebody told him that, hey, we going to the Super Bowl. Hey, we going to the Super Bowl. That's all he knows. He doesn't remember playing in the game. So you want to be very, very crucial and cautious. Remember what happened with Fedorowicz. And the Texans realized that a guy had to step away and retire. I do believe that CJ will come back against the Titans. I do believe that. I don't think he's out for the rest of the season. I do believe he'll come back against the Titans. This is the thing, though. If he does not come back, that's very concerning. Extremely concerning. If he doesn't come back the rest of the season, that means that the Texans really dropped the ball against the Denver Broncos, because that means either that one or the one against the Jets is very, very crucial. It's a crucial concussion. It was it's worse than we initially thought. And it's a very crucial concussion if it takes him out for 4 weeks. Because that means it's something he was already dealing with. Because again, like I said, guys who talk about concussion say once you get the first one and you're still like dealing with concussion symptoms, it's very easy for you to fall to another one. It's very easy for you to get another concussion. If you're dealing with concussion symptoms, it's very easy for you to get another one in that short time period.